Hello gamers, Pat here. Welcome to Pat Plays Football Manager 2015, Season 4, Episode 1. I will just call it Season 4, Episode 1, even that we are going to talk a bit about the last season that just ended. It's 10 a.m. actually, and I just woke up and I have no coffee, so I'm a little bit grumpy, like blah, 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 blah. Anyway, things didn't work that well at the end of the season. As you can see here, we had 0-0 with Newcastle. We lost with Hull. We lost with Manchester United. We won with Tottenham. I was like, yeah, we won with Tottenham. We lost it with Liverpool. Equal with QPR. We lost with Wigan, who relegated. They were the last. 3-2 with Reading. We won with Blackburn. All right, we won with Blackburn. We equal with Cardiff. We lost to Swansea. We draw with Southampton, who I believe they also relegated. And then 0-1 with Manchester City. So basically, we finished on the 14th spot. And if you remember, I was kind of happy if I would be able to finish on the 10th spot. But come on, you see, the difference is not high. But considering that the last part of the season was simply terrible, actually the whole season was kind of bad. And if I remember correctly, the same thing happened when I played with Wolves, like 2 years ago. The first time I promoted, I finished like on the 3rd spot or something like that, pretty high. And then I was basically struggling to qualify for Europe. And basically the fact that I finished here, the board was a little bit dissatisfied, but it was still okay. They basically gave me like 6 billions for transfers, and even right now I have this price. I have this transfer budget. And the transfer revenue was like 10%, so I couldn't sell anyone to get money to buy something. So I had to go and talk with the board to give me budget. They don't want. I leaked to the press. They got upset. I requested salaries, and I told them the rivals will get us, and they were like, okay, the rivals can't get us, and they gave me more payroll, which I'm not actually using. The bar was around here. It was something like, I don't know, this, and I said, okay, I'm moving like this. So at least I got some money, basically, right? So I tried to buy someone, basically a defender right, which didn't really happen because again, this is not a good sum to buy someone good on the right. So basically, this is what happened. We got Forlin more as a backup. You see, his salary is not really that high. I've been playing him a bit, and he's been playing okay in 2 games. But one of those games, I believe it was the cup game where I won with 8-2 or something like that. You will see. So he's still decent from what I see. Tackling, he has passing. So I used to always buy him in the pass because he had passing much higher than this. We got this dude. He was for free. I got him just to train him a bit and maybe sell him. But I don't know. He was free. Then the same thing happened with this dude. And then when he came, I was like, and then he injured himself. But again, he's not. I tried to get a little bit of someone there. And then because of the defender right problems, this dude was available for not that much money. I decided to get Adam Smith. Because if you remember, I think it was in the game with Wolves, or maybe it was in the game with Watford last year. This dude, even at his stats were better last year. Because he came to my team sooner and he trained and he played. He was only at Bournemouth. So even that his stats weren't that high, he always played good. So I remember that, and I decided, well, since he's cheap, I need a backup. Because if you remember, Richards is in theory my main guy, but that guy has injury problems. Even if I remember correctly, he's injured again. Right now, he's injured again. So I'm forced to play with Martin, who's already old. So I kind of needed someone to just be there and have a natural position of defender right. Because if you look, 1.5 stars, oh my god, he's so bad, but still, if he will be able to play. And then in the end, I managed to finally loan someone, and he's basically this dude, this Romanian dude. who has tackling, marking, and heading. A little bit, very little bit of crossing, and I've been trying to play him, but he's not really playing that well. I'm letting him adjust. So basically, this dude is better than Adam Smith or whatever. But we will see exactly what will happen. I'm still really not happy that I don't have a defender right. I really need a defender right. So this is what happened. We released Teti. He's not really at my level. Well, at the level I'm aiming for. His contract was expiring. He didn't want to do anything. Hey, look, Bristol City got both of those guys, and this dude is finally going to be able to play because he came to Norwich and didn't play one game. He didn't play one game, poor guy. This dude I also released, and he didn't found a team still. Again, same problem as Teti, but Teti, I was still playing Teti. This dude actually kind of only played. Well, it says that I played him for 21 games, but I think it was a lot by substitutes, as you can see here, I think. So yeah, he didn't really perform. And then those are the juniors and whatever. We sold Ante Korik basically because he wasn't really improving that much. This usually happens with with youngsters that are not really regents. You see someone and he's really good, and you'll be like, okay, this dude. The scout is telling you 5 stars, and then they don't really improve. Maybe this dude would have improved if I would have played him right at the start when I was in the championship. But his physical abilities are not really that high. He has first touch and dribbling, of course, and technique, and flair. But besides that, and I'm also not playing with. I'm not playing with an attacking midfielder, so I decided to sell him. Finally, I was able to sell him because people didn't really want to buy him, and I believe I also have 20% or 30% of the future sale. I loaned this dude, which is weak. The only dude that's good is this dude. I've loaned him at Huddersfield. Hopefully, he's going to improve much more, but I don't really see it right now. We bought him for a lot of money, and he even played last season for Oldham. And maybe that's one of the things. I always loaned him. I never gave him time to train at my club. So maybe I should, call him back or something like that so he can train at my facilities. And then basically this is kind of it. We sold Nathan Del Fuenzo for I wanted when I signed him he was like 6 million value, but no one wanted to buy him, so I just sold him for that price and whatever. At least I got something. At least the club got something because I didn't got anything because I had only 10% revenue. So right now the season started again. I changed some tactics, and basically we lost with QPR, which is bad. We lost with Manchester United, which is expected. We won 8-2 with Portsmouth. We won 4-1 with Leeds. We won 2-0 with West Brom. And I'm doing some new tactics right now. Basically, I have 3. This is the old tactic that I'm not currently planning on using. But basically, I have a 4-4-2, which is control, fluid, and then basically it's retain possession. Normally it was more direct passing with a higher tempo. And then I was kind of losing possession and a lot of the bad passes, like from this side to this side, and someone intercepted. I was like, what the hell is happening? So I was thinking, okay, let's try something else. Retain possession, shorter passing, and pass into space, and exploit the flanks, and let them build up, basically. Because right now my team is a little bit more talented than just play counter-attack, right? So I'm trying it like this in the games where I want to win. In the games where I expect to lose, I have a tactic like this. Basically, versus this tactic, this created a lot of empty midfield space where Hassan and where the midfielder and the defensive midfielder were kind of sitting on the same spot, right? So I'm trying something like this. I haven't really played like this yet, only in the friendlies. And basically, the idea is to just not concede and play. You see, it's structured, it's counter, it's. Huh, wait. It shouldn't be like this. It's supposed to be. Yeah, now I'm. Because if I'm playing counter and it's defensive, I should at least attempt to play fast. So I'm not sure exactly why I'm playing. I think I forgot to change the tactics. Um, More direct passing, higher tempo, play narrower. I'm not sure. I shouldn't actually play narrower. I will need to test it. You see, it's also kind of a little bit of testy. I need to be careful. Push higher up, which of course needs to push higher up. It's really, it really depends versus whom you are playing. So I think that's better because with here I play somehow slow and I build up my attack, and they are fluid. They will be allowed to move. Here I try to win possession, and then I need to simply throw the ball away to the wingers and do a counter attack. This is Jovic, and I'm playing with him, and actually he should play as a poacher. He should always be up there, and this is an inside forward. Again, I haven't really tested all the things because this dude will work as an inside forward in a way because he has pace, acceleration, flair of the ball a lot actually, long shots, first touch, dribbling, and some good finishing. So we will see exactly how this is going to work. I'm not really sure. Depends on basically that's the idea of the tactic. Work ball into box. This is also not good when you are playing counter attack because you want them to get out there fast. Because it says retain the ball until a breakout occurs, and you basically want to give it as fast as possible in front. See, I'm really, and hit early crosses again. What I want to do with hit early crosses, I want them, for example, to cross the ball from here to Jovic, and Jovic, since he has speed and he has acceleration, will be a poacher, and he will get to the ball and then shoot and score. You see, this dude is really strong. He's my best dude ever. His contract is not really that high. Fairly selfish player about whatever you see. He's already 4 stars, and maybe he can be 5. I'm currently training him at first touch because first touch is only 13, and it would be a good idea to be higher. So basically this is what happened. Let's look at some goals. QPR, minute 42. Ideia. It's basically a cross, as you can see, and then this dude will be like, pew, goal! Oh, no, never mind. It was a goalkeeper goal. Rudy, what the hell? What the hell, Rudy? Okay, a corner, my favorite type of goals to concede. Poof. Yeah. And if we look at the stats, we were doing something, but they were winning better. I still didn't change the tactics. And then with Manchester United, I believe I was playing the same attacking. No. I was playing the defensive position formation, and even like that, you see, I still had some stuff. But again, Manchester United has that talent that can score in any position. They have the talent that can cross in any position, and so on. So it's pretty hard to mess with them. You see, Douglas Costas in the Douglas Costas in the flank, and Van Persie, it's there basically, and then Van Persie again, and Douglas, you see, and pretty forward. And then with Portsmouth in the Capital Cup, shitload of goals. Minute 13, Ricky. I was playing with the backup team also. You see, Olson is there, Martin, Rude, Forlin, Rojo. Ricky is getting Rhodes, and then poof! What a goal! Actually, what a goal! I'm good that I recorded that video, so I can see it years from now. Yeah, those series will be interesting for me years from now to watch. And Redmond was there, and I will be, oh my God, Pet, why didn't you show that? Why didn't you show that? Olson in the flag for Martin. Martin passing to Redmond. Redmond is crossing, and then Rhodes is there. Nicely done. There were a lot of goals by the goalkeeper. Their goalkeeper was pretty weak. A good tackling there, but a good tackling again, but still Olson got to the ball. He's crossing it. Ricky was there. Minute 66. Well, never mind. They also scored. He got the ball. And a pretty nice goal, actually. Minute 66. Mazuk. Olson. Passing it to Murphy. Murphy's running. Redmond. By the way, I almost lost Redmond. He had a clause, a championship release clause, and I had to offer him a contract real fast, and Chelsea almost snatched him up. Minute 86. I'm not showing you the penalty goal. A corner. You see, pretty weak. And then Ricky. Redmond again. Murphy. And then poof. And then they scored in minute 84. A corner. Oh my God, a corner. Yeah. So, with Leeds, who just got promoted, 2 goals by Dipe. OMG. OMG. I'm still paying for him, by the way, guys. I just paid like 3 million and something dollars because he played, I don't know, 40 games for my team or something like that. Nice goal. So in a way, it's good that I haven't transferred people, because I said that I wasn't going to transfer, only a DR, because I still have debts from the past transfers, and right now the club is projected to make a profit of about 100 million. So that's a good thing. Last season they only made a profit of about 10. So 62. Rhodes. I'm still trying to promote Rhodes to give him a chance to be the player that he's supposed to be. Alione, and then Dipe was there. Nice. Minute 82. Jovic, the youngster. Alione in the flank. I'm also promoting Alione because he is complaining that he's not getting first time, and again he also needs time to shine. You see, this is the type of early crosses I want. And then in minute 90 they managed to score a long throw in, which is also somehow like a corner, because poof, goal. And then with West Brom 2-0, they had a lot of occasions, they had possession, so I was a bit lucky, I guess, to win. Alione in the flank. Again, a good cross. The keeper was there, and then Ricky was there on the rebound. And then Redmond in minute 89, putting the nail in the coffin. He's pressing to Dipe. Dipe is there, and then Redmond poof, and then Redmond again. So this is it so far, I guess. Let's look at the team basically, because I haven't showed you the team for a lot of season, actually, from the first episode maybe. Rudy, who actually needs to sign a new contract. I tried to negotiate with him, but he wanted kind of too much. But whatever. Oh, I can't really offer him a lot. I will need to adjust the budgets. I'm going to give him money like this, and he won't take it. Okay, he will take it. Okay. Rudy is good, basically. He's, it does say 3 stars and a half, but he used to be 4, I believe. But if you look at him, he's really, really, really strong. Look, aerial ability, command of the area, communication. First touch, it's like whatever. Sometimes it's good. Handling 15. There are top class goalkeepers that don't have handling 15. Neuer. Christian Neuer. No, not this dude. Manuel Neuer. Yep. Handling 14. He used to be lower somehow. But anyway, kicking 16, one-on-ones 15, reflexes 18, which is very, very good. Rushing out, it doesn't matter that much because I'm not playing with a sweeper keeper. And throwing 13 doesn't matter that much because I'm not really telling him to throw the ball. Anticipation 14, decision 13 only. Concentration and decision is very important for top goalkeepers. And positioning 14 and agility. So he's still good. Gianluigi Buffon was free, and now he's at Ike. Oh my god. I was thinking on actually getting him, to be honest. But I was like, yeah, we see Buffon is very, very, very good when it comes to mental stats. Also good at command, communication, but not so good at those stats right now. So that's why I was a little bit like, eh. Russell Martin, as you know, he has been with us for a long time. And he's still playing because I don't have. I like to play him as a wingback, and I would love for him to have better physical abilities like acceleration, better stamina, but he's still good at concentration, decision, positioning, teamwork, work rate, some tackling, some marking, and I would love crossing and dribbling. Rojo, we loaned him again. Basically, he's pretty good, and he played pretty well those games too. Last season, actually, my defenders didn't really play that well, so I don't know. This is the dude that I purchased last season. He wasn't really satisfied by him because again the whole defending team was not really playing that well. But right now he's still not speaking English. He's still not speaking English. At least he has stay backs all time, which is okay. So he should be decent, but again, let's see. He played well, but again, the whole team kind of played well. And I'm also playing this dude right now actively. I'm not playing Olson anymore because Olson is like 2 stars basically, and this dude has a limited full back. You see, long throws, marking, the tackling, positioning, teamwork. I would love to have more concentration and decision, but still okay. And then good at physical abilities. He's not perfect, but he's still okay. We have Ricky, who has been playing decent last season too. 10 goals, not like in the first season when he was a goal machine, but still you see he's over 7. So he's with striker is a bit strange because I don't really have like a main guy. Maybe the young dude. I want to promote him. Hosson has been playing really well last season, and right now he's still my main dude in a way. I kind of don't even look at his stats anymore. I always just drag the midfielder button on him, and because he's always supposed to play. This is the dude. He's already 31. I'm not really sure exactly why. Well, he wasn't really that expensive, to be honest. He didn't really play that well, but his stats supposed to be good. Right, he's a midfielder, a defensive midfielder, basically a deep lying playmaker. And then playing him occasionally. Alione, I do want him to improve some more, so I will try to promote him some more. If you look at the reports, we see that he's 2.5 stars from 3 stars, but again, last year when I played with Watford, he was so good that at one point I was offered like $80 million from Barcelona or something like that. So I really need to allow him to play some more. Memphis Depay, he started to play better, highest salary. Jovic, he's good right now. Finishing, composure, off the ball, pace, natural fitness, acceleration, agility, long shots. So I do want him to improve some more. This is my backup goalkeeper. He's okay with it. He's not pressuring me to play him and stuff like that. Doesn't have acceleration and rushing out, but again, he's not a sweeper keeper. Ryan Bennett, I'm sometimes still playing him because look, tackling, heading, marking 14, which is okay. And his English, his salary is not really that high. This dude, 28, again, a deep lying playmaker. He's basically having passing, teamwork, work rate, strength and anticipation and bravery. Last season he was, let's say, decent. Olson again also wants to play. Also something. Also, by the way, he came to me and said that he's not trusting me anymore. He doesn't speak one to me, and I was like, dude, I'm not going to, I put him to his bed, and he was like, I'm sorry, by the way. And right now, he's not unhappy anymore. He only has a slight concern because he, considering his option and had too many broken, but he's not like upset anymore. But he's still on the transfer list. His contract is going to expire. I'm not going to renew him, which we will have some problems because who am I going? I don't have a backup as defender left. Redmond again. We almost lost him to Chelsea. He even played one game for England. Good crossing, good dribbling, good first touch, good technique, good pace, good acceleration, good agility. He's a midfielder right and not an. Well, actually, he's also an attacking midfielder right, natural, which is good. Forlin again, you saw him. Sagbo, he didn't really play that much last season. Actually, if you look at him, he played for 20 games actually, but he wasn't as good as in the first season in the Premier League. So right now he's a little bit. You see, his value decreased, and I'm not really that happy to play him anymore. And he's a slight concern. I don't know what to say. Richards, of course, that he's injured. His technique went down. His technique went really down. I'm not sure why I see all the goddamn things. You see, he was at least 15, and now he's 13. Bassong is again not really playing. Again, as you see, slight concern because he played kind of well. He's already 31. I will maybe try to play him. Only 9 games he played. He was also injured a lot of games. And you can see those games where he played, he wasn't really that good. Jordan Rose injured, unfortunately, even that he played well. Last season he was... Jesus Christ, I played him for 29 games. Even that, some of them were he was a substitute. So I haven't really gave him like a full chance. Maybe this season I'm going to give him a full chance. This also wants to play. I also kind of want to promote him a bit just to rise his value some more. Bad physical abilities, but some decent, technical abilities. More on the offensive side. It's like an offensive playmaker, maybe advanced playmaker. Maybe also an attack. Adam Smith, you saw him. Josh Murphy, again, he has been playing last season pretty well. I also got offers for him to sell him. I didn't sold him. He's wanted by a club even now by QPR. The offers weren't really that great for him. And I also got this dude as a lone defender, right? As again, huge problems there. And who I want to buy as a defender, right, is shortlist is this dude. His value, I am offered. If I will get 30 million, I will offer 30 million for this dude. Maybe 25. Because look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's for once he's playing superb. Last season he played superb for Arsenal. But look, tackling, passing, marking, long throws, heading, first touch, dribbling, crossing, work rate, teamwork, positioning, even vision 14 is okay for him. Determination, stamina, pace. Jesus Christ, this dude is good. And this dude also supposed to be like 4 stars, even that his tackling is 10. I also tried to get this dude, but no money again. I was also looking into this dude. Anticipation 4, Jesus Christ. The ball will come towards him and he will be like, what? And where is it? Let's go to Chelsea. That popular defender, right? He's not Gino. He's not even registered. He's not going to play. And I wanted him. Give it to me. I will loan him something. But he's not even registered. Maybe he's going to be unhappy and I will get... He didn't even play that season. It's, classic Chelsea. Keep buying players so they won't be able to play for other teams in the same league. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.